freedom.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. Kaizer Chiefs 0, Royal AM 0 in the DSTV Premiership at FNB Stadium. I think this game would have been more interesting if in the last 2 minutes they put Anderlecht Mpisana. Maybe we would have had something to talk about. He was on the bench. He was an unused substitute. Yeah, it was a horrible game, really. Kaizer Chiefs almost scored. Saila hit the post. And I keep on saying that even if he scored that goal, this was still going to be a horrible game. But 80% or 90% of you would have changed your opinions because Chiefs would have won. Or if Royal AM had scored, Sedwin George scores one of these headers, he was a substitute, it would still be a shit game. But some of you would say, would change your opinions based on the fact that there was a goal because you follow results, not following the performance. It was an entertaining game. It was 0-0 today. 0-0, of course, between the earlier games as well, Golden Arrows and Stellenbosch. It's been a horrendous weekend, really, in the DSTV Premiership because even last night, Richards Bay won 1-0 against Swallows. So across 3 matches, we've only had 1 goal. Khanye, what do you make of this game, sir?
Nguleko mabrada kunjani mfethu ngibulise umntana akaChrist umachaka ngibulise justice ebafethu kunjani keep on supporting iDiskiTV fighting no one try to fix South African football mina bachita ngazi bafuna ni carpet le mfethu la akuna mabhambi la kuna idindi or indunduma nguleko this team they were playing the same badlala ngokufana both lack creativity both teams they came for the draw both okay Chiefs njoba ngena usayile they had 1 chance in all kuyonke le game ngibone 1 chance mina
Offside to Brio.
Yeah, but it's offside but
they didn't judge him. So that means it's a solo one-on-one way possible.
Yes. Nakhona ubheke ibhola usespeedini and then a cross. So it depends kusibhola obvious it's a cross aliko obvious and usespeedini. So all in all asicale ngegame Royal started very slow ngule. Very slow. John Matika came to this game playing a draw. You can tell everybody was behind the ball. You had to play Elvana, Nalumfanu Tigazi, Nalumfanu Cele, Mahlasele, ball players. Those players, they hardly complement each other. Everyone too far to each other. Cele played very well. Mfana Benga lose the ball unnecessarily. Look at his height, very skillful. Every time he feels to lose the ball, may go be foul. My teammate are too far from him. I think he coach him that is a far. Got left a line in. If we coach him that is a Pamga Khamaldin, I think something Bezos, especially site in the Royal because Mfana begat Magabambi Pola, Beanga Sab Gulanda, defense Kaizer Chiefs, but the support. Maranzo wrong. I think John Matiko need to work. Maranzo wa for Tigers. I'm very disappointed. Tatama decision are wrong. Ipola lieza la melenga we receiver. Ushailani awukho ready Ushailani I mean he's a senior player beka ilimaza ngoba ibhola beka lose kanjalo lo mfana lo ucela yenza something start the move here a center take the ball adlali 1-2 no Khamaldin mhlambe umfana bathi kube rebound luwele kuye uThikazi here to shoot angekho ready so coming to inside the Kaizer Chiefs I think qedelele ngayi Royal AM I think the defense they were not being tested Royal ebazigetlile ngale chance evelile leyoqina iyo lengizoba nekude we tested almost conceding I'm surprised baba to goalkeeper man of the match basho le bhola lika Mdu mhlambe lela libambe kanje but none other than that there's nothing much midfield AI Royal kuleka not much of them I need to be honest.
Actually what's interesting about the Royal AM they didn't play through the middle like Shadrack Kubedi usually is a midfielder namhlanje bamsacrifice wadlala number 5 next to Mangane. There was no play for Royal AM midfield. It's supposed to be Mahlasela with whoever there. There was no play in the midfield.
It's from the back. You play behind it, Kaizer Chiefs. And then Akona Ksugu to play behind it. You know that you're going to get your players. The strategy is so good we delay the game. They play. Chiefs Mangatiaba Pressa, they play behind. There's no one who will run behind defense Kaizer Chiefs. In the middle, there's no one. Utati defensive midfield, a bigger pension. When somebody defensive midfield, a center back, okay, one. Ipuma ufaka lo Mchitu Kobedu holding midfield at center back but he did very well but it tells ngamanye ama team ukuthi assessment asiyenzi I mean lapha badlala nge defensive midfield at the back nalo mjito mangayi West defense wenza ama mistake. So why didn't udlale ngama pockets la ama runs off the ball? You needed skillful players. Yile nto engihlale ngisho ke Nkululeko mangabe uzofuna ukudlala wide. Kaizer Chiefs had so many ball position first half but side to side Nkululeko. Yusuf Martula ndi ball too deep mutlo uyamlandela. Badlandelana endaweni one. When they got the ball they play. Matlo kumele ngabe ulipasa forward bapasa lo mjito Gonzalez matlo supposed to support uGonzalez because the Breeze bamlethele ka left ngale ka right uModi. So qala uthi Breeze ngapha ka right uModi qale ngapha ka left too far from each other. Uphasa uGonzalez usupporta ubani. Angeke ukuthi uCastillo is not that skillful. uCastillo umuntu orana sengembonile umuntu odlala ngama runs. Akusi ball player. Is umuntu odlala late runs azokorela. So ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi uphetheni ngoba mawudlala ngabo boy 3 you can't play ngama player afanayo emiddle. 3 of them they scared to call for ibola. Kusho ukuthi Yusuf Mart, Mutlong nayo Gonzalez. This abalandi ibola. When they fetch for ibola kusuke ngana umuntu behind them. And when they got that ball long ball unnecessary. Udlala ama ball unnecessary amaningi. No Castillo had to pass empty space ngana umuntu. I don't understand why bathuwa. So iKaizer Chiefs na imiddle yabo bengadlali babe ne ball position side to side. Defense yabo iChiefs iyo bedlala mo. Touch ibola kakhulu more than midfield yabo. Ilento bengitshela ngithi why maduka why bayangapress first half it look ngathi Kaizer Chiefs khona into enza but defense kunyika liya kugimveni msima dicloke hlanti Mart matulubusela backwards they play bafuna ukuthi Breeze up front they can't even so ngenye into le striker is the Gonzalez I think today bakhostile ukuthi bameke isikhathi eside Nkululeko like ngoba is too slow. Sometimes ithi mangabe iRoyal M ibola ugoalkeeper ukhaba ibola and then they had to intercept iKaizer Chiefs ibola when it defense build up up is still standing mabamphasa ibola is offside delayed iKaizer Chiefs so namabamphasa I can't even ayebholweni so ngifuna ukwazi is too slow nento engiyibone ngaye typical target man is too slow but I think imela sebenze ngeweek yakhe noma ngabe uPauleni was more of a target man mara bekakwazi ukuhlangana ipasa azotouch ibhola so Nkululeko truly speaking all in all I deserve it wrong ngoba na iKaizer Chiefs kule game second half ukhipha I right back ufaka u right back uFrosler what are you trying to achieve as a coach cause bonga I need right back la you supposed to akwazi ukudlala nga 4 back second half uyayibona le team wonke umuntu drop behind u drop behind yafini yakhe so keep it defender one bonga melanga ukuthi udlale ngalabantu Frosler noma ngabe umisa phambili Frosler was unnecessary ukuthi ungazuye wide it's anybody's ball ibhola elizemoyeni Frosler umfake faka la midfield abantu but nakhona you need to check ke ukuthi unaphethe iphi quality noma ngabe ufake midfield so all in all it deserve game draw game being expected to at least lama team joba winile ama game I2 both each they won 2 games so bona something today especially Kaizer Chiefs they playing home na iRoyal M come to the party since well babonisile kulama game I2 but Kuleko
I need to ask you one more thing before I let you go. I'm concerned about the Royal AM. We seem to be there's nothing wrong with playing youngsters. Usually team Lama youngsters is a team that doesn't market but a different game. They know what they can't afford to buy players, quality players, so they have to play youngsters. I understand currently ukuthi situation kaNurkovic abavumela ukuthi bathenga. Mara even last season they were able to buy but they are no longer buying. They used to have Abo Nascimento, even Nurkovic, they promised to pay him a lot of money. They used even Nuhamaldin was a big deal for them when they got him from the Swallows. He was a hype. Hot property. It looks like Royal AM, the more the years are going on, they look like a team. I don't know whether the money is still there, but they're not able to attract big players. Why is that the case? Because even Ohepi he went there when he left the Pirates. Nascimento, when he left the Sundowns, he went there as well. Why are they not signing, even last season, why are they not signing good players?
It's obvious they can't sign players.
Currently,
yes. Last season, it was a match of chairman bought so many and those players they couldn't provide. You should return back as I told. So he had to stay maybe with the Ayazin. I'm not gonna sign players. No man currently yes they enzeka manje ngiphendula le last cause bafike yepi kule season le I think 3 years now. I think kule season he was disappointed ukuthi beka expect mhlambi trophy or positioning yabi kwenye level but coaching when you sign those players, I don't have a problem. Pelembe is a quality fit, but mix Pelembe with a player young elizofunda ku Pelembe or elizom complement a young player, not just ordinary. It's him resources in it.
This is what I'm questioning, man. Does it really have resources? Actually, my question is, do they really have resources? Because if you look at who they were able, even now you've mentioned Pelembe, Abo Nascimento, Abo Jele, Abo Hamaldin. Now, forget about the fact that they can sign this month because the transfer window, they're current. But even the last transfer window, they haven't been bringing those quality players. I suspect that the money, even if it's there to not be spent on these big players, spend 12 million on a 3-year contract, stuff like that.
As ngisho, some chairmen they invest kangaka. Nginika I'm buying lo muntu lo nalo bese kube nama expectations. The coach will bring is gonna bring uzohlanganisa combination now. And uzokwazi ubalance squad experience and young stars akwazi ngikhuluma nga young something else players. I'm a player that can make things happen. Yambona mfana uqela ukwazi complementa laba chita. If we had aboqela bayi4 kule team and an experienced players azom complementa, I'm sure the team was going to be balanced. But now pendula le point lakho. Mina kim I think the chairman is stable. Stability we cannot question it stable. But now ube nama expectations when he signed those players. But the coach Uchoni need to be honest now. Uchoni need to take irresponsibility. He was there last season. He was supposed to have resources team le nayo. Kuyonke into esibona with the passes bakhona ama team that they struggling kule. The team le uyayibona. I team now uyibona ukuthi they can compete. This team last season Uchoni is supposed to bring young exciting players, mix now lama experienced players mhlambi la khona experienced players that can give you something. But now ichairman kule season ithe mayiba bringa labantu they fail ukuhlanganisa combination. All those players they on the field age yabo 34 35 36 there was no energy, always conceding. Amagembe kumele bawine emakhapini baphuma early amagembe the way it matters most not even. So chairman I think ibe illusion nje interest lapho. So mina nkuleko to tell the truth kuwe, I don't think truly speaking chairman is interested anymore to sign players lawa ama high profile until babeke something phezu kwetafula and mhlambi uyibona team na direction. So John I need to take a blame ngoba namhlanje truly speaking uthole nje Chiefs na ingekho right. I-team yakhe bengekho correct. There were too many structure saka siko right. The structure, the players anginankinga nama unknown, but some players ama decision awenzayo it looks like it training kunenkinga. Yeah.
Alright. There you go. That's Royal AM and Kaizer Chiefs. The DSTV Premiership this Saturday was trash actually. Stellenbosch played against Golden Arrows. I watched that game earlier. And then the one that we've just watched now. By 45 minutes, like game Chiefs, the Royal AM were like, oh my word. Like by the end of it, Umachaka was like, oh, thank God it's over. Like that's how bad the game was really in terms of like as an entertainment. And you wonder why people don't go to the FNP Stadium in Joburg. But here you are, then it's the end of that game. Thanks God it's ended. iDiskiTV, Diski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.